It's the grand finale of Sally's 25 Days of Christmas, and we are making delicious, moist, and flavorful orange cupcakes. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. It's day 25. So let's get right into baking. For our ingredients, we are going to be using 1 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 125 grams of butter, good quality butter of course. I like to use salted butter so I do not have to worry about adding salt, half a cup of orange juice, 2 fresh eggs, some food coloring, orange colored food coloring. This is optional. I use this because I wanted to add a little bit of color to my cakes. The zest of an orange, about 2 tablespoons of orange zest, half a cup of white granulated sugar, and half a tablespoon of baking powder. Into a clean and dry bowl, we're going to add in our white granulated sugar, followed by our orange zest. So what we are going to do now is bring out the flavor from the orange zest. What we're just going to do is massage the orange zest into our white granulated sugar. You can do this using your hands. You may be wearing a glove, preferably wearing a glove, or you can just do it as seen in the video using a spatula. Okay, you're going to press and rub and basically massage your white granulated sugar with your orange zest till everything is well combined. This is really going to help us bring out that orange flavor. We're not going to be adding artificial flavoring, so this is the very crucial step we need to take in order to generate that tasty, amazing orange flavor in our cakes. Growing up, my mom made cupcakes a lot for us. She always made vanilla cupcakes for us. As a matter of fact, that was what birthed my baking journey, when I would bake cupcakes with my mom and things like that. And so it's a very, very core memory that I share. And recreating this recipe, instead of making vanilla cupcakes, I felt like it was so basic, and I already have vanilla cake and cupcakes recipe on my channel. I decided to do orange flavored cupcakes, considering the season we are in is filled with warm flavors and spices, and so why not, right? So the next thing we are going to do is add in our butter, and then we're going to cream our butter and sugar together, just like you're making a regular butter cake. Okay, we're going to cream this together until it is light and fluffy and well combined. You'll notice that your butter would lose its color. It will no longer be yellow, it will be like off-white. That is what we are looking for here. If you do not have butter, you can also use margarine for this recipe. It's still going to give you a very good result. Just make sure you use a good quality margarine, okay? And so you're just going to mix this. You can mix this using a hand mixer or a wooden spoon if you do not have an egg whisk as big as this, okay? So just mix this until your butter loses its color and your mixture is light and fluffy. So now that we are done, next we're going to add in our fresh eggs. Add in your eggs and mix this together. Don't worry if it's looking curdled. Your eggs cannot, mix in with your butter, okay? It's going to separate. It's just like water and oil. It would separate, so that is fine. Once you mix that in, the next thing you're going to add in are your dried ingredients, which is your flour and your baking powder. Make sure you sift this in using your flour sieve, okay? You can sieve it into a separate bowl and then just transfer it into your batter as you mix gradually. But for me, since it's a small batter, I didn't see the need to do that. I really just sifted everything in there. You're going to add in your orange juice, because your orange juice is what is going to help you thin out the flour in your batter, okay? You're going to mix this till it's well combined, and you cannot see any separation from your batter and your flour. Make sure you scrape the sides of your bowl as you mix. Next, I'm adding in my food coloring. Again, this is optional, okay? I was just being a little bit extra and I just really wanted the cakes to scream orange cakes. So I added in my food coloring and I gave this a good mix until I was satisfied. At this point, you're gonna stop using your egg whisk or your mixer and you're just going to go in with your wooden spatula, because you don't want to keep incorporating so much air and you don't want to over mix your batter. And so for me, I wasn't satisfied with the orange color, so I went in with a little bit more coloring and then I mixed this all up till I was satisfied with the shade. So to bake our cupcakes, we are going to be using cupcake liners. There are different kinds of cupcake liners in the market. You can get whatever you prefer. You're going to be needing a cupcake baking tray. So you're just going to, or I think it's called a muffin tray. Yeah, anyone, whatever it is called in your area. So you're just gonna separate your cupcake liners. Make sure that it's one single liner, and then you're going to arrange this into your muffin tray. So once you are done, you're going to add in your batter. I'll be using an ice cream scoop to get even sizes throughout. I have another video where I made red velvet cupcakes and you should check that out as well. So I'm just going to scoop this into all of my cupcake liners. Ensure that everything is aligned and straight. My cupcake batter gave me 11 cupcakes total. So if you were to make this in smaller sizes, you'd definitely be able to get 12 cupcakes or more with this recipe. Cupcakes do not take time to bake. The moment you start perceiving cake, your cake is ready. You can also insert a toothpick in the center of the cupcake to ensure that it is baked all the way through. For our frosting, I used my very simple but perfect and delicious American buttercream. I also have a video on this on my channel. Go check that out. I'll make sure I leave the links to all these videos in my description box below, so you can just click on the link and it will take you right there. So I'm gonna be using this to frost my cupcakes, and I'm just gonna transfer this into my piping bag. This is optional, of course. If you do not like frosting, you can skip this and just enjoy your cupcakes as they are. Our cupcakes are ready. Look at how pretty they are. So luscious, so fluffy, perfectly baked. You can see my skewer came out clean, which means that my cupcakes are ready. You do not want to over bake your cupcakes. They will dry out, okay? 15 minutes mark and you check. The moment your skewer comes out clean, it's ready. You take it out. Don't let it stay in your oven longer than it should. Your cupcakes would be dry. Okay, so some people like to leave their cupcakes in the pan and just allow it to cool, but I prefer to take them out. I like to take them out, arrange them on my cooling rack and allow them to cool completely. I also like to cover the surface of my cupcakes with some cling film, that is plastic wrap, so that it retains its moisture and does not dry out while cooling. Once your cupcakes have completely cooled, you can enjoy them as they are, or you can go ahead and add in your frosting. You guys, this cupcake burst with orange flavor, I will tell you that. Okay, the orange zest did the work. It understood the assignment. Frost your cupcakes, add your preferred topping, because obviously I made orange cupcakes. What better topping than to use sliced fresh oranges that people can still bite on? Okay, I just love these cupcakes. They are so cute and appetizing, yet so tasty. Moist, orange flavor check, color check, texture check, sweetness check. You guys need to try this recipe. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and for those of you who have stuck to my channel from the day 1 to day 25 of Sally's 25 days of Christmas, thank you so much. If you haven't, I highly recommend that you check the last 24 videos that I uploaded. back-to-back recipes, traditional recipes, cake baking, cookie baking, beverages. I have all of that on my channel just for you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, share my videos with your loved ones, leave a like and a comment, and I'll see you in my next video. Merry Christmas!